there, welcome to my channel. I'm Karen McMullen and I help people to get really clear about who they are and what they're here for. So today I'm going to be sharing a little story about a moment in my life that was very pivotal in changing my life direction from being a master's student studying international trade policy. And after I heard this concept, I just did a 180-degree turn and really never looked back in terms of clarity about who I am and what I'm here for. Before I do that, I'd like to share about a couple things coming up in February I'm really excited about. One is a free masterclass called Sustainability, and I am inspired to share this masterclass. It's going to be really exploring the big picture and the unique to you picture of what does a sustainable life look like for you, so that you don't suffer from, for example, burnout or feeling drained and depleted by how you have your everyday life set up. The other thing is that I have my Discover Your Genius workshop coming up. And if you'd like more information about sustainability or Discover Your Genius, you can find that in the description box below. Now to this pivotal moment in my life. I was about 24 years old. So goodness, I'm 41 now. Like how many years ago was that? 15? And I was studying international trade policy. I was doing my master's degree. I was a very exceptional student. I'd earned the biggest grant in Canada for social science scholars to do my master's. And I used a big portion of that scholarship money to enroll in a coaching training with Doctors Gay and Katie Hendricks. So if you haven't heard of them, they have written some amazing books: Conscious Loving, Conscious Living, The Big Leap, and many others. And they're psychologists who have a really body-centered approach, and they left the traditional therapy model and developed their own way of coaching, which is what I was trained in. And so I was attending all these trainings. I don't know how many went to in a 2-year program. I flew to California almost every other month to mentor with them and just be in the space where I was learning from them. And I remember this one day where they taught this concept, and it's actually written in the book The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. It's a great book, and it divides into 4 quadrants. So the 4 quadrants are your zone of incompetence, competence, excellence, and genius. And the idea here is that there's certain things that we are not good at, that we are incompetent at, that we will probably struggle our whole lives at. And then we have other areas of competence where we're basically as good as most people. And then we have areas of excellence, things where we excel and we stand out, we are better than the average person. So usually we get a lot of recognition in our zone of excellence. We'll be celebrated in our zone of excellence. We might even build a successful career, lots of accolades in our zone of excellence. But we know in our heart of hearts that it's not really what we're here for. And it's like not that fulfilling to be in your zone of excellence. So only you can know that. And versus your zone of genius, and this is the moment that changed my life, was Gay, I can't remember if it was Gay or I think it was Gay Hendricks was describing that genius is what you do where you have maximum results with maximum ease, minimum effort. So maximum results, maximum ease. And that just kind of like went into my brain and rearranged a bunch of things. And I realized that I was completely in my zone of excellence and that I had spent my adult life to that point, achieving in my zone of excellence. And that I was really hiding out from my genius, from that which brought me the most power and the most joy. And I became near obsessed with the idea of discovering what my genius was and then living a life in my zone of genius. And I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what my genius was. So I wasn't sure. I didn't have a method. I didn't have a way of discovering it. And so that was kind of the beginning of my quest to get clear on what my genius was and to live in my zone of genius. And I truly have not looked back since then. I didn't get a real job after I finished my master's. I have been pursuing and enjoying my zone of genius ever since that moment. So that is what I wanted to share with you. I'd love to know how it lands, and I will be sharing more about genius in the upcoming videos. So I look forward to sharing this aspect of my life's work with you, because it has been a huge part of my my journey. Okay, so thanks for listening. Let me know in the comments below how that resonates, and I will see you again soon here on my channel. Bye.